A new life with new life.
Established in 1959, New Life Psychiatric Rehabilitation Association is an NGO in Hong Kong that offers rehabilitation services to people with psychiatric disabilities. New Life strives to provide equal opportunities for people with mental illness with the ultimate goal of their full integration and acceptance in the community. It started off by providing psychiatric rehabilitation services to former patients and preparing them to seek open employment. These rehabilitation centers help the service users overcome their internal struggles and equip them with the skills necessary to work. After spending time in the rehabilitation centers, the service users went on to seek employment outside. However, only a handful managed to find jobs, while the rest remained unemployed. Among those who were hired, some continued to struggle with the long hours and the fear of their medical history being discovered by their colleagues. This inevitably drove them to quit and return to the rehabilitation centers. To tackle this problem, New Life developed its own social enterprise initiative in 1994 to directly create jobs and training opportunities for the former patients. Within a span of 14 years, 18 social enterprises have been created, giving rise to more than 200 opportunities. This has proven to be rather successful, and New Life is looking to scale and develop more social enterprises. But this pursuit is not without any obstacles. Increasing competition, changes in government regulation, and the lack of management staff impede the growth and profitability of the social enterprises. The commercial viability of the social enterprises is pertinent in ensuring their sustainability and long-term success. Going forward, New Life should look to ensuring the sustainability of its social enterprises by revisiting the value proposition of its businesses and improving the overall organizational structure.
The first step to maintaining the profitability of the social enterprises is to create a strong and consistent brand message. A successful business cannot run on benevolence alone, but it can appeal to others by pulling on the heartstrings of customers and evoking their empathy. This can be achieved with a message which New Life can convey through its new brand, One Heart. With a unified brand message echoed throughout each social enterprise, New Life will be able to demonstrate its worthy cause to help service users rehabilitate and be assimilated back to society. With that, customers will be drawn to New Life to practice consumerism with a cause. The next step will be to restructure the organization to support the growth of the social enterprises unit. Here are 3 proposed changes to optimize the existing manpower in New Life. 1. The formation of a common marketing department. Instead of individual marketing officers per social enterprises as New Life assigns at present, a common unit should be formed under the main social enterprise arm, One Heart. This will ensure that the consistent brand message will be communicated through every individual unit. 2. The creation of a dedicated consulting team. A consulting division will make up for the lack of business training among the staff of New Life. This division will offer advice to existing social enterprises and screen future prospects for new social enterprise startups. The division will consist of consulting professionals serving pro bono as well as student volunteers. 3. The introduction of Career Development Unit. This unit will collaborate with different companies to convince them to hire the service users of New Life. The career counselors will also see through the smooth transition of the service users into open employment by providing necessary guidance. The last step to a profitable social enterprise arm is to have a structured review mechanism to assess the performance of the different units. An annual profit review will ensure that each social enterprise is aligned to New Life and is financially stable on its own. This regular review will allow New Life to identify areas of concerns and direct them to the consulting arm, who will make recommendations for the social enterprise to improve and increase profitability. With these 3 proposed changes, New Life can take a step forward in ensuring the sustainability of its social enterprises arm and prepare itself to scale up.
But stop there, let us not lose sight of how and why New Life came to be in the first place. New Life was founded with the vision of creating opportunities for former patients of mental illness and facilitating their integration back into the community. While the social enterprises by New Life are significant in creating employment opportunities for these former patients, we have to note that this does not entail the integration into society. Sheltered behind the closed doors of the social enterprises, the patients are within a comfortable working environment but have not been truly accepted by the community. As such, we have to note that these social enterprises are merely a means to an end and not an end in themselves. While creating more opportunities via scaling up is important, the ultimate goal is for our patients to seek open employment and work in environments that other people do. Reviewing the New Life model at present, our objective is to ease the entry of patients into open employment. In order to do that, we need the full support and buy-in of employers. We propose a structured accreditation model that is recognized by major employers. The first step will be to develop a structured curriculum with assessment phases to evaluate the progress of the patients. Together, the vocational rehabilitation centers and the social enterprises form the New Life Academy. The vocational rehabilitation centers are the providers of foundational training to assess qualities such as diligence, ability to learn, and proficiency in the skills acquired. Once they have fulfilled a minimum of 2 months of this foundational training and have passed the assessment, they will move on to advanced training in the social enterprises, which provide more customer-facing opportunities. Here, the skills that will be assessed will be that of communication and ability to work in a team. Upon completion of the program, the service users will be awarded the New Life Diploma and are deemed to be prepared for open employment. Thereafter, the Career Development Division will consult them and match them to available opportunities. The next key step will be to get the New Life Diploma recognized by major employers. The employers to be targeted should be based on the following criteria. 1. The ability to provide significant employment opportunities. 2. To include jobs that require the skills that can be acquired in New Life. And lastly, to have a keen interest in fulfilling their corporate social responsibility. To form the partnership, New Life has to convince these employers of the worth of the New Life Diploma. This could be done through an initial internship program with our patients so that employers could assess their potential and suitability. Once convinced of the quality of the New Life Diploma, a long-term collaboration could be formed for the partner to provide employment opportunities for our service users in the long term. A potential partner for this effort is the Welcome Supermarket chain in Hong Kong. With more than 200 stores, Welcome Supermarket could provide career opportunities to the patients who are trained in New Life's organic shops. It is likely for Welcome to welcome this collaboration due to its increasing interest in CSR initiatives in the pursuit to build its position as a leader in social responsibility.
With that, we have a model for a sustainable social enterprise unit and a clear path for our service users to assimilate back into society. By being clear about its vision, New Life can move forward purposefully and ensure that every ounce of effort goes to bettering the lives of its beneficiaries.
To a new life with New Life.